Let's get ready to rumble!
And we are live. This is the New York session stream, taking as part of our Road to Funded series. If it's your first time joining us, welcome. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you see anything of value here. Don't forget, turn on that notification bell because we are live 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. That's 7:30 a.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Watt, West African time. With that being said, let's get right into the charts. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys had a good rest of the day yesterday. I wasn't able to get anything after the stream. But to be honest, I wasn't looking. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really looking. Even this 1 o'clock close, I didn't really take anything off of that. Wasn't really paying attention to the closure as well. But we did have some movement in, what is this, London? Yeah, mainly in London. You had some movement in Asian as well, right? You had a little bit of a fake out here during Asian. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but let's see what we can get for today, though. Let's see what we can get for today. Yeah, for the earlier part of the week, we don't really have much news. So we're sort of left to our own devices in terms of volume. Or the markets are left to their own devices, right? So we're not going to be relying on news much this week for volume, right? Yeah, today as well, no news. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But let's get into this breakdown real quick. Let me just make sure I'm not muted. Okay. Cool. So same thing as yesterday, right? We've been looking at the same thing. Monthly candle on GJ here closed somewhere inside the range of 197 to 199. Looking to the left, every time we've closed inside that range, we've either come up to tap 199 levels and then reject, or we've come up to take out the wick, right? The previous wick, the wick of the candle that closed within the range and then rejected to drive down, right? So we have an example of that here. 1, 2, 3, right? So that's what has happened historically. So now if this is gonna follow suit here, the fact that the first thing we did here was come down to this point, right, to grab this bottom wick, if we end up flipping here, most likely we're gonna see at least 199 get tapped, right? At least 199 get tapped, right? So, you know, with that in mind, once you start getting those buys on your lower time frames, right, then you can start having your targets at 199 and at the highs of this wick as well, right? So whether that's gonna play out, we'll see, right? It all depends on how the lower time frame forms, how the candles print, right? So weekly, if we go on to the weekly time frame here, the weekly time frame, we closed bearish on the previous week. This current weekly candle hasn't really done much here, right? We just started forming here. I mean, it was a gap up, right? We gapped up, and most times when you do this, you usually tend to fill this gap, right? You usually tend to fill this gap. When we'll fill this gap, I'm not sure, right? Might be immediately, might be today, might be, you know, might be Thursday, might be Friday, right? So we'll see. We might not even fill the gap on this week, to be honest, right? So it's a matter of how price wants to print again, right? Yeah, so this weekly did close bearish, right? We did close bearish on this weekly, but I am understanding that most likely we're gonna start making our way up here, but we did still close bearish on this weekly, so you take that into account as well. Plus you came all the way down here, so if you're also looking to fill this gap, most likely you're gonna tap into 190.8 levels, right? Because look how far down you came just to not fill this range, right? So we'll see. We will see. So right now we're just getting a feel of what, you know, what the market is saying, what price wants to do, right? We don't have anything definitive quite yet. Okay, so now really is Wait. What is this? Was this yesterday? Oh, I'm missing a candle, no? Are we missing data? Because this right here is Friday. Right? This is today. What happened to yesterday's candle? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I guess that's why we have a gap down here. Okay. Interesting. Wednesday, May 24th. Let me see. There go Monday right there. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting, no? That is interesting. So on our daily, on our daily candle, we're missing yesterday's candle. I'm not sure. Okay, there you go. There you go. All right, I guess it was just a matter of refreshing the page. Okay, all right. So we don't have a gap here. We don't have a gap. So that okay. That was a little weird, no? I think that's the first time that has ever happened to me. That's crazy. Yeah, so now we have this daily candle here, right? We have our candle. So previous daily closed bullish, respecting. So we closed bullish, but still respecting this level. First thing we're doing here is coming up to create this top wick, right? So, this could be a top wick, or we could have just created our bottom wick to drive up, right? So we'll see. We've taken out these highs though, so if we end up flipping here, we'll probably still see 192.5 get tapped, either for us to continue to push up, right? Or or we just gonna keep on melting. One or the other. But the daily did close bullish. All right, we did close bullish on the daily. And it's especially the fact that you sort of turned on a dime here, right? So this bearish closure into this range, you never really tapped the bottom of the range. You just sort of stopped midway into the range, and then you flipped, right? And then you just started going the other way. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we form here. But we did close bullish on the daily, so I would be looking to continue that push up, right? I'm looking to continue that push up, but I'm also recognizing that it's very likely we come down and tap 192.3 areas. Well, yeah, 192.4. Yeah, like 192.4 areas before we actually start pushing up, right? But again, it all depends on how price wants to print, right? We will see. Okay, so 4 hour. Let me see my levels here on the 4. Okay, I knew I was missing a level. Okay, do I have levels in here or no? Let me see. You have rejection. You do have rejection off of this level here. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's go with these levels for now. I'm pretty sure you have something in here, right? Let me push this up regardless. Yeah, let me push this up here. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. But we have been closing bullish inside this range on the 4, right? We closed into this range, or we entered into this range, and we have been closing bullish. So now, are we gonna see this create a little bit more of a steeper bottom wick, and then we push up? We'll see. Or let's see what the hourly is saying. So hourly, I am looking for these buys. So range 1 buys, range 2 sells. All right, so this one might as well go all the way down here. All right, yeah, that's cool. That's fine by me. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. All right, so these are our levels. These are our levels. These are our levels. So I am looking for these buys ultimately. So, you know, closures below 193.6 I wouldn't really consider off rip. I think yeah, we would need to tap into 194.4 here. Yeah, if I was gonna consider sales, we would need a top wick towards 194.4, and then once we start closing below 193.6, then those I could consider those sales. But for now, these are my levels. These are my levels. How many? What? Yeah, it's about a 27 pip range. Not bad, not terrible. Yeah, so let's see how we form here. Let's see how we form. Let us see how we form. Look at gold real quick. Look at gold real quick. I saw that Don took a buy. I'm gonna actually go watch his stream from yesterday later. But I know Don took a buy somewhere in here. Yeah, man. That's when you have a good beat. Like once you have a good beat on a pair on gold, you can trade anything, bro. You can trade the range. If it's ranging, you can trade it. If it's trending, you can trade it. Like once you get a hold on, you know, on the pair, once you have a good foothold on the pair, you're gonna be doing bits. At that point, it doesn't even matter what's going on. But yeah, let's see. So gold, what we saying on gold? Monthly bullish, of course. Previous weekly close bearish, but we could continue to drive up. We don't really have established levels on the weekly time frame quite yet, so you know, we'll see on that one. Yeah, so I mean, now we've created a top wick here. I mean, we have a bottom wick as well, but we've created a top wick here, so you could flip and continue this push down, or you could have rejected off of a level here and then continued going up, right? So we'll see. We will see. As for the daily though, daily close bullish above resistance, right? So we were in here, we came down in here, boom, we bounced around for a while, and now we broke up to the top side, right? So now if this is your bottom wick, you flip, you should see minimum this range get filled, right? So towards 2339 here. All right, so if this candle flips on the daily, on the daily, you should see 2339 to get tapped minimum. Yeah, but again, we'll see, right? We will see. So I mean, so the last few 4-hour closes have been bearish, but given this daily closure, we never came up to take out these highs. If we already took out these highs, then maybe I would be waiting for a 4-hour bearish closure to signify or to confirm the sells, right? But for right now, I am more interested in the buys. All right, I am more interested in the buys. Yeah, you sort of had these lower highs, lower lows here, and then you ended up still closing bullish above resistance. Yeah, I am more interested in the buys here, but the sells could continue, right? Because if you remember what I said, most times, or a lot of the times, when you have no news, price tends to continue in the direction it's set the previous day or the previous week, you know. So I mean, what did we do yet? So I mean, if yesterday was bullish, right? If yesterday was bullish, that means I would expect it, by that logic, right? I would expect today to be bullish as well, right? I would expect that follow through, that carryover and momentum, right? But yeah, we'll see. We will see. This is the daily. Okay, daily bullish. See how this 4-hour levels are saying. Yeah, you got a resistance there. Let me see, support right here ish. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. You have a lot of push-ups from here though, right? You have a lot of bullish momentum from this level here, so you might see 2303.5 get tapped into before we make any significant strides on the buy side of things. Yeah, let's see what happens though. Let's see what happens. I mean, if you come down here and create a steeper bottom wick on this 4 and then flip and then close bullish on the 4 as well, that would be a decent formation in terms of or towards taking the buys. So in terms of my hourly levels, what am I looking for? Let's see. Let's say there. Yeah, the sales really are iffy, man. Yeah, because I do understand we have the momentum to the downside at the moment, but yeah, with the way this daily is forming, the way the previous daily closed, the way this daily is forming, yeah, I really need confirmations before I get involved with any sells. Yeah, let's see this. Okay. Okay, so I mean, in terms of buys here, because I am looking for buys. Yeah, so I mean, you want to close above here again, right? You don't. Yeah, this is not a good. Let me see, 30. Yeah, you see how choppy this range is. Never the best. Never the best. Never the best. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there, but I'm gonna have these as my levels for now. I mean, this is tech. Yeah, this is still range 2, right? Yeah, this is still range 2, so that's good. I know this. I am looking for the buys, and this technically isn't range 1 for the buys, but this range here is too choppy, to be honest with you. Cause say you get that closure, man, like, nice. How you doing, bro? So say you get this closure, right? Say you get this closure above here, right? Say you get this closure above here. Now you're inside this range and it's so choppy, right? It's really, I mean, for gold anyways, this is a little bit too choppy for gold, so I wouldn't really even be considering anything in this range. And then not too far off, you have this critical level here, right? We got hold on this level in the past too, so you gotta be careful there as well. Yeah, so I'll have my levels here, but I'm understanding that price needs to form in this, yeah, in a particular, very specific way for me to get involved, to be honest. Yeah, especially with these buys. You gotta be careful with these buys. I'm gonna put this level here just so you know we recognize that it's there. But yeah, let's see how price forms. That range is really choppy, a little too choppy for my liking, but we'll see. We will see. Cool. So we got a couple minutes before for the hourly to close here. I'm actually hop off for a little bit. Gotta go pick some up. I'll be back before 8:15 for sure, but I don't think we're even gonna see any play here. So this candle's about to close. I doubt we'll see any play at 8 exactly. So gold is showing some volume here to the downside, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. Let me see how this last 5 closes though. How's the trading going, bro? Hope all is well. As you can see, we in a little bit of drawdown right now, but hey, such is the process. Yeah, so yeah, we're just gonna wait for a closer here. I'm gonna hop off real quick. I gotta go pick some up. I'll be back before 8:15. I highly doubt we're gonna get any play here at 8 o'clock, at the 8 o'clock close, but you know. Let me see. Waiting on. Not really. Okay. All right. So, did I delete some? I'm missing I'm missing one of my moving averages, huh? I'm gonna put that back in a sec. Wait, hold up. When did I delete it though? It's not too far off. I guess it was a while ago. Yeah. See. See. What was it? I think it was 14, no? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so yeah, I'll be back. If we close below here, I'd say if we close below here on gold, yeah, if you close below here on gold, you want to look for a top wick towards these levels, and then you could play this range down here, right? You could start taking these sales towards 22.99 areas. Yeah, especially with the 4 breaking its own low, so you might just be pushing to fill this range, right, to the downside. So that's still that is a possibility here, right? That is a possibility. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. I mean, in terms of GJ, really you just want this closer above, right? If you can get that closer above 194.13, then you should be good with a bottom wick. Yeah, you should be good with a bottom wick to fill this range to the top side. And you are pushing up here, but I'm not gonna be on the charts, so I'm not gonna enter anything now, right? So yeah, just keep those in mind though. But I'll be back. Vibe out. All right, we back. We back. Okay, so let's see, what did the hourly do? Let's see how that hourly closed. So we did in fact end up closing below let me see GJ actually. Okay, so GJ previous hourly closed bullish. Yeah, we're sort of still in this range though. Yeah, so like I thought, but like I said before, we don't really have entries yet, right? We don't really have entries yet off of that hourly closer. It's 15 minutes about to close though. Let's see what we can do with this 15-minute closure. If we are able to close above, I mean, in terms of bottom wicks, so I mean, here you came up, right? You broke above here, you just tapped into this level here, drove up. Here you came up, came all the way down here, drove up. This one just went all the way up and then rejected. And so somewhere inside this range, right in the middle of that range. So if we close above here, I'll probably be looking around these levels here for my bottom wick to continue to push up, right? But let's see. Let us see. Yeah, you're seeing some volume coming into the markets here, which is good. That's good. Yeah, there's 4 hours forming. Okay. This music real calming, huh? Okay. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Nothing much going on that I can see anyways. This 4 hour closer is gonna be key on gold here, because if we end up closing bearish like this, most likely you're gonna see, well, let me not say most likely, but you have a good chance of then seeing, if you see a bottom wick, you have a good chance of filling the rest of this range going down, right? Yeah, but on the flip side of that, if you flip here and you close bullish on this 4 hour, high chance you continue that push up, especially after taking out this previous 4 hour lows, right? And that could just be the beginning of this daily flip as well, of this daily flipping. So that would be interesting as well. Yeah, let's see what happens here. This is a good bottom wick though. So I mean, on the 30, you sort of broke into this range, right? Yeah, so on the 30 you broke below this level on the 30. So now if you end up coming back up, closing above on the 30, so then you would have a fake out on the 30, right? If that fake out on the 30 coincides, yeah, so fake out on the 30, and then what is this level? Yeah, like I said, this level is just choppy, man. That's the only reason I'm not considering this level too much here. It is really choppy. Yeah, so maybe around here. Maybe we get some there. Let's see. It's possible. It's not impossible. It's not impossible with Kim Posh right now. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like these levels. Let me see. Yeah, let me see what happens here. Okay, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens with these levels here. Because my thing now is, if you close bullish above here, you end up closing bullish above here. So the level we got hold on in the past was this level right here, right? So if you end up closing above 23.21 here, you do still have a good bit of a vantage point up to that level here, which is about 30 pips, right? About 30 pips, 40 pips. So not terrible, but not the most ideal entry, I'd say, or setup rather. Not the most ideal setup. Okay, 15. Damn, my fault. And it's 15-minute about to close. Yeah, let's see how we close here. Let's see how we close on this 15. So it looks like you're gonna close respecting on the 15 here. So you're gonna respect this level here. How about GJ? Yeah, GJ doesn't even have much of a bottom wick right now. Yeah, so again, this could be a slow start to the week with no news. But hey, if we can get something, we'll take it, right? We'll take whatever we can get. $30. Cool. Yeah, my goal at the moment is to understand the charts at a, I don't want to say a fundamental level, because then that sounds like I'm talking about fundamental trading. Nah, like just the nuances, you know. I'm trying to really understand all the nuances, especially on GJ and gold. Well, specifically on GJ and gold, right? Because like gold, right, if you look at this right here, right, if you showed me this right here on this 30-minute, right, and you told me like New York session is about, say, this right here, right, this is about New York session. If you told me that you got an entry in here, I would say where, like how, you know what I'm saying, like how, bro? But somebody did. Somebody by the name of Vote, right? Man's got a trade. I believe he took some buys to the top side here. Why is that, right? Because he has an understanding. There's a specific understanding he has of the markets, right? That I might, you know, the untrained eye, you know, you might overlook certain things, but because you've seen that, because he's seen, you know, those patterns before, like countless thousands of times, bro, he's automatic with it, you know. That's the level I'm trying to get to. If this is what he took, I can see why he took it, but why wouldn't I have taken this? I don't know. Let me see. 30. How did that form on the 30? So this would be the 30, and then you would have this level here as your vantage point. Yeah, I wonder why I didn't take this. Maybe I just didn't see it. Maybe I just missed it. I mean, hindsight is 2020, right? Hindsight is 2020, but looking at this now, I maybe could have taken this. Maybe, oh yeah, maybe it's because we hit targets already, right? Maybe that's why. Maybe because we hit targets already, because this doesn't look too bad to take. I won't lie. It doesn't look terrible. Looks better on the 30 though. Yeah. That's it. You rejected right there. You came down. Oh no, but you closed below here, right? So then yeah, but no, I probably wouldn't have taken it. So there's something I you know, I would have overlooked here, right? I would have overlooked something here that kept me out of the trade. Or maybe not even overlooked something, it's just something I'm not aware of. It's something I don't even think to look for, right? That would make me not get in the trade, or that would that would prevent me from getting into the trade. But yeah, that's why we're here every day. As long as you show up, that's a W. You don't have to be a genius. You don't got to be the most skilled at, you know, reading the candles. At least not yet. You know, you're pushing towards that, right? But you don't have to be at the ideal at the start, right? You don't need to start off as the ideal. And to be honest, you're never gonna be the ideal or you're not even gonna be close to the ideal for quite some time. Even when you're profitable, there's always ways you can improve, right? So, you know, show up every day. That's all you gotta do. Just show up every day. Win or lose, you're gaining something. You're gaining experience, right? Show up every day, and that one day that, you know, you get lucky, hey, that's the definition of luck. Luck is random, right? So if lightning can strike at any time, the more times you're present for the lightning to strike, the higher the chances, right? The higher your chances to, you know, well, not get struck by lightning, not literally, but you get what I'm saying. I'm not the best with words, but you know what I mean. Just show up every day. Show up every day, even when you're on some fuck shit. Just show up every day. All right. Okay, so we have this 30-minute is about to close in 9 minutes. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, if we close above here, if we can close above 194.1, yeah. I mean, I need the bottom wick, right? I would need the bottom wick. Let me see what the 4 hours saying. Yeah, because then you have a 4 hour level just not too far off as well. If that 4 hour level is not too far off, so it's either I get a bottom wick, then take the buys, or I just wait for the 4 hour to close, right? So it's either or. We're coming up here. We are coming up here though. About 7 minutes left for this 30 closure. Let's see. Yeah, so we've had about 7. Well, this is the 7th trading day of the month. We've only had 1 trade, but that's because, you know, I mean, 2 of those days, right? Is it 2 or 3 of those days? I think it's 2 of those days, right? Yeah. So 2 of those days were weekends. So really, I've only had a full week. So this is about a full week of trading here. So this is about 5. This is the 5th day of trading, right? For the month. So 1 out of 5, right? I haven't even taken a break-even trade, to be honest. Crazy. Well, I mean, we only take what we can get, right? We only take what we can get. $60. All right. Yeah, we got about 4 minutes left here. I'm gonna try to limit the streams now to 9:30. So if we're not actively looking for a position at 9:30, then I'll call it a day. I think that's what we've been doing though, subconsciously, or you know, just by design of things. But you know, I want to make it more concrete, so to speak. Yeah, we might have a slow week here, guys. We might have a slow week, but let's not jinx it. All right, 820 opened up a little bit ago, so comics open. Let's see if that's gonna bring in some volume here. Maybe, potentially. Potentially. Okay. I like that we're rejecting this level though. I do like that we're rejecting this level. Yeah, if this 4 hour can flip, yeah, most likely on gold, I'm probably gonna be waiting for a 4 hour close here. But this is respecting. I mean, yeah, you're respecting on the 15. So if you end up closing like that on the 15 and on the 30 as well, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so because if you end up closing like this on the 30, so this is a closer below, you came down, now you're retesting this level here, but you're respecting, right? You don't close above, you respect. Let me see, do we have something from the past? Blast from the past. Let me see. Down and up. Okay. Yeah, if you end up closing like this, high chance you continue this push down, right? So I'm actually trying to see what makes sense here. What makes sense for me to take here? This daily could continue going down. This 4 hour could continue pushing down as well. Okay, let me see. You have that level there for the hourly. Yeah, if you never came down like this, if all you did here was just create a top wick and then you close bullish respecting this level here, then sure, right? And that would make sense to take the sells. But the fact that you already came down here, you already tapped into a level. I mean, I would be expecting you that I would have expected that you would tap a little bit lower, right? You would tap more towards this level before rejecting, but I mean, you already rejected, so if you close above here, then we don't really need to worry about that too much, right? Because then you're closing above support, right? Yeah, I mean, even if you respect this level here, there's still this level here, right? You can't overlook this level here, because this could hold as support, right? Even if you're gonna start coming down here, this could hold as support, so you would still need a closer below. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so there goes your 30 closure. There goes your 30 closure. You're opening without a top wick, so you could just make a bottom wick now towards this area here and then continue to push up. I wouldn't have anything on that push up, so I'll probably wait for the 4 hour to close, if that's what's gonna happen though. All right, if that's what's gonna happen, then I'll probably wait for the 4 hour to close and then we'll see. Yeah, I don't really have much right now. I got nothing right now. You have this, but then you have this level here. Yeah, look at the rejection off this level, and yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, this right here is an interesting level as well, especially if you already tapped down here. Let's see, what is that on the 4? What is this flip? What is this 4-hour flip? Okay, it's over there. What is this? Interesting. Okay. All right, so this hourly level coincides with the 4-hour flip as well, right? So yeah, if we manage to close above here, we can close above here on the hourly, on the 4-hour as well, then we could have these buys going up, right? Because this really is the range I don't want to be in, right? This is really the choppy range, but over here we do have a little bit of a cleaner range that you could take advantage of here, right? Again, not the cleanest range, but I think this is cleaner than this though, right? You do have a range. Yeah, you could take advantage of that. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, for sales I really need a closer below at this point. So yeah, this is how many pips? This is about 27 pips. Yeah, so your vantage point is good. Now you just need a closer above. Yeah, so we're gonna nothing's gonna happen on gold here, most likely until the 9 o'clock open. So we'll see. We will see. But this 15-minute could just close above. I mean, if you close above on this 15, would I take that? I don't think so. I would want this because that would be the last 15 of this 4-hour as well. So I'd rather just wait for this 4-hour to close. Because if we close bullish, you do have a bit of range to go up here, right? You have a good range to go up, so there's really no rush. Yeah, and with the way we've been forming, you really want that closure to confirm that we want to start moving up. Yeah, so let's wait on that. Let's wait on it. All right, how did the 30 close on GJ? So 30 closed so bullish. Are we above something? Let's see. Yeah, we closed bullish, respecting this minor level here. Well, I guess it's a major level. This one too, right? Yeah, so nothing quite yet on GJ. Yeah, nothing quite yet on GJ. I don't even know. Yeah, I wouldn't consider any type of sales in here until we broke below here. What? Lol. Yo, they wishing me happy birthday, not even my birthday. That's jokes. Nah, somebody wishing me happy birthday. Ain't even my birthday. I might just tell them send funds. Send funds for the account. The account needs funds. Yeah, so yeah, let's see what we get here. I'm not really looking for sells in here. You could play the short-term buys here, I guess. because you do have some range to fill here, but you already tapped into this level, right? So you could just keep on rejecting, so you want to be careful there as well. But you are coming up here though. You are coming up here though. Okay, 30, 15. Yeah, it's an interesting formation on the 15, right? We've seen this before. We've seen this before. So if we close above on the 15, I mean, this isn't bad. Like this range here is not terrible, right? But what are the chances we close above here and not drive? I'd say pretty low. I'd say pretty low. Already 4 as well. Yeah, so 4 could just push up, tap into that, and then reject. Interesting. Yeah, let's see how this 15 closes on GJ. Let's see how the 15 closes on GJ. Yeah, it's a really tight range to play though. It's a really tight range to play. Yeah, most likely I won't get involved in that range, but we'll at least consider it, right? We'll at least consider it. Cool, so let's see. Let us see how we close here on the 15. A little bit to go. Let me see. Have I already made a video? Let me see. I know I have something I haven't, released.
A few moments.
That's just these highs. Taking out these highs. Let me see my channel. What's the most recent short I have? Oh, no. I already posted it. Yeah, I already posted that. Yo, you know how tempting it is sometimes to just click this man's live stream. Like sometimes I forget I'm streaming, and because I mean back in the anytime I'm not streaming, or most times I'm not streaming. Right now I don't watch him as much just because I realized if I'm streaming or when I'm trading, right, I trade a specific way, right? Like a particular way it's derived off of how Dawn streams, but not really, it's not the same, right? Or rather, I mean, how do I say it? It's less nuanced, I think, right? I'm not too into the nitty-gritty as much as Dawn is, right? And like that's not a good thing on my part, right? Because I'm working my way up to that, right? I'm working my way up to that. So a lot of times he'll take a position I don't really understand, but I'll still manage it based off of my level of understanding, right? So he'll enter a position with like and again, I don't really care about how much or how how steep the stop loss is, right? Or how wide the stop loss is. I'm not a RR monster like that, but sometimes you'll have like a 200 pip stop loss, right? And but me, I'm like, okay, nah, we can just leave this at 150, just because the 150 is at a specific level, right? It's at the next level, right? But he had a reason for putting it there, right? He had a reason for that 200 pips stop loss, and then it'll end up that we go into drawdown, my stops get hit, but his never get hit, and he actually closes in profit type shit, right? So that's why I try not to watch it too much, just to prevent the bias, just to prevent the because sometimes some of the positions I wouldn't even enter normally, right? I wouldn't even enter them myself because I wouldn't have seen them, right? I wouldn't have seen them. But I mean, in that scenario, you either want to trade exactly how he's trading or whoever you're watching, right? So if you're watching a stream or anything, you either trade exactly how they're trading. That's if you have the utmost confidence in them, for one reason or the other, whether it's you know, through their results, or you just wanna, you just a risk taker. You just want to gamble your wages on someone else's trades type shit, right? It's either you trade exactly what they're doing, so stop loss exact, TP exact, everything. You're basically taking signals, right? So it's either you take those signals or you just do your own thing, right? One or the other. Doesn't mean you can't just watch for the sake of watching, right? Because I mean, trading is a boring sport, man. It's a boring sport. It's a solo sport, usually a solo sport, but through streaming and all that, you know, the communities and all that, you know, even if you're not taking, you know, actual trading advice from people, it's sometimes just good to be around other people trading. Yeah, cause yeah, no one likes to be lonely. So lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody. Yeah. We're trying to make some leeway here. Trying to get some man. My fault, chat. I don't know. I get sleep. I get like 5-6 hours of sleep, but then around like 9 o'clock, my body just like, yo, how about we just go to sleep again? I don't know. I never do though. I never do because we gotta hustle. There's money to be made, opportunity to be had. Oh, that exchange rate. Okay. In the bush. Okay, so 15 by the close here. Yeah, so not much off of this 15 on GJ. On gold though, 15 doing bits. I say bits, but bits comparatively to what we've been doing all day. It's very possible Don could have taken this. Yeah, man. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I know he probably didn't. Because this was a 30 close too, right? Yeah, nah, he probably didn't. Maybe he did. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, 15 by the close. Yeah, let me stop speaking on man's name like that anyways. I mean, I ain't saying nothing disrespectful. Just I'm glazing right now. That's major glaze. Just keep on mentioning the motherfucker's name. Nah, bro. Major glaze. Major glazer. Like Major Lazer, but Major Glazer has jokes. I'm hilarious. Pay me. Okay, 15 minutes is closed. How are we gonna open here? So we open with a bottom wick, which is nice. So here's the thing with the 15. 15 closed above this level here, right? 15 did close above this level, but this is still an hourly level, right? Previous hourly close. Oh no, hello, sorry. Yeah, previous hourly closed bearish. You came down, took out those lows, the bottom wick as well. Okay. So really your hourly level is here, right? but adjusted for the 30, it's somewhere up here, right? Yeah, adjusted for the 30, somewhere up there. Boom. Yeah, so let's wait here. Let's just wait for this 4 hour to close. We don't need to rush anything here. We don't really need to rush anything here. This 4 hour flip now, so this is what we were looking for, right? So this is good. This is good. This is good. Now if we can get this 4 hour to close above 23.18, right, we wait for our bottom wick towards these levels here, and then we can take those buys going up. Yeah, because look, most times that you closed above here, most times that you've closed above here, you've at least tapped into this level right here. Well, really the level is here, right? Yeah. Yeah, most times you close above there from the bottom, you usually tap at least these levels here, right? So I say most times, but so when this one went straight up, this one, boom, boom, closed above, bottom wick towards these areas, closed above, bottom wick, shot straight up. What else we got? This one went all the way. Yeah, so if we can get this closer above without driving, we're just gonna wait for our bottom wick towards so this one is here. Let me see, what else do we have? Yeah, so yeah, towards these areas, really. Yeah, just towards these areas, towards these areas here. Wait for a bottom wick here, and then you take your buys going up. Cool. That's what we're waiting for right now. Hold up. That's what we're waiting for right now. Just closer above, bottom wick, finito. Easy as it does it. Does not get easier than that. Okay. Yo, Wemby. I mean, there was never any doubt, right? Wemby got Rookie of the Year, of course. There was never a doubt. There was never a doubt. Never a doubt. Yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta stay crazy. My fault. Off stream activities. All right. See what's going on here. Okay, GJ, can you do something for me? Yeah, it might be a dead dead start to the week, guys. Might be a dead start to the week. I mean, it's been a dead start to the month. I mean, our last week wasn't too bad, but we did have volume. We just missed out on some trades, and the one we did take was not the best, right? So it sort of carried over, right? Because we didn't take, you know, because we missed so many trades during the week, we ended up taking a less than stellar entry on Friday, but it is what it is. You got this Fed speech at 11:30, but again, I think it's just a recap. Like, it's not a press conference. I don't. There are no questions. I think it's a recap or something. Who is even Kashkari? I don't even know who Kashkari is. Yeah. You never know. Maybe fundamentals might be the next level, right? That might be our next level. Well, nah. For sure it's not. Our next level is becoming profitable. We're not even profitable yet. Yes. That's wishful thinking. Yeah. So let's see. Be honest, the further time passes, I might not make, because I have two videos I can make, right? Or two shorts. Like, there's the loss and then there's a win. That both of those don't have a short dedicated to them quite yet, right? So could make those, but they've been so long ago. That's laziness talking, but actually I might just scrap that, to be honest. I might just scrap that. I'm gonna be working on making this video as well. The issue is with the video, right? I'm not entirely sure what to make the video on. I know I was going back and forth with price action, so either price action. But even if I do price action, how do I want to structure the video? Like, it doesn't have to be anything special, right? I just want a video, but I don't want to just, put out some bullshit. Because most likely, if I'm putting out a video, it'll be basically what you see on the screen now, right? I'm just gonna be voicing over certain concepts, I might make a Google, not a Google slide, like a PowerPoint slide type beat, Oh, there you. When I was first considering the YouTube, I didn't want to stream, right? I was just gonna make videos, so I made a let me see. I made like a interactive PowerPoint. There you go. Is this it? Yeah, I was trying to make a video. I don't know if y'all know infographics, the infographic channel. You know how they always have the bobbleheads, the little bobbleheads doing their thing. Yeah, I was gonna do something along those lines. Where is it at? There you go. Yeah. Yeah, let me see this. Yeah, let me see this. Can this play? How do I play this? Slideshow. Yeah, tough. Yeah, that's tough. I want to show y'all this. Hold up. How do I show this? Come on. So Chrome. Yeah, I don't think I can show this. Can I add this as part of my? No, I can't. Yeah, I want to show my so I made like a little animated PowerPoint that I could use. Oh, okay. Hello. Oh, there you go. There you go. Cool. Cool. How many minutes we have for a closer? Yeah, we got 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes. Yeah, I want to show you all this though. Let me show you. Let's see. Look at this. Yeah, this is what we would have been working with right here. This is what we would have been working with right here. Hold up. Nah. I just current slide, man. And that's the same thing. On that from the beginning. Yeah. So, you see how the little, I got a little bobblehead going, right? I got a little bobblehead going. Yeah. And I just be doing the voiceovers. You know what I mean? Yeah. This took me about an hour, bro. On some BS. Took me about an hour. Crazy, no? Crazy, no? Let's see. Cool. But no, if I'm gonna make a video, yeah, I'll disregard all the fancy stuff, you know, just stick to the content. But then it's gotta be some really good content. Right? Has to be some really good content. Okay, so we about to have this hourly close. See. So if we close below here, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just trying to gauge where my next potential area of rejection is. On the daily. You know, I'm not yeah, I'm not mad with this. I'm mad with this. So that's about 194 point some, 194.2-ish. All right, 94.2. So around here. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. So this hourly is about to close. Let's see how we close here. See how it close on gold as well. So it looks like gold is not gonna be able to close above this level on the hourly. Right, but let me see. Yeah, this is an hourly level. Can't really do much about it. Cool. So we just closed. So we have a 4-hour closure bullish, which is decent, which is good. But we did still close. I mean, you even close respecting most recent, right? On the hourly. Sorry, on the 30-minute. In terms of the hourly, we did close above here. All right, we did close above most recent resistance, but we do have a level just up here, right? But then if you have a bottom wick now, you could take this to fill this wick to the left here on the, yeah, that's very possible here. Okay. All right, so where would we be expecting this bottom wick to be at? Let me see. So came down, continued. Bullish closer, came down, continued. I mean, we're pretty much there though. That would be here maybe, yeah. Decent rejection there. Close respecting, okay. All right, so yeah, I wouldn't be expecting much more than this. 15 did come back down, close below. Okay, coming up here, 30. Wow. Well, yeah. So, okay, this is gonna fill these highs now. It's gonna break these highs. You're gonna see a push. You're gonna see a push. Okay, cool. Cool. This isn't terrible. This is not terrible to take, but you do have, so right here, if we took this, well, not now, but on the break of these highs, you would need to go break even, right? If you took this trade on the break of these highs, you would need to go break even. Yeah, seen some volume here. Yeah, you should take out these highs minimum now. Yeah, so right there we would be break even. Right there we would be break even. Boom. So there you're break even. Now what's gonna happen from here? Are we gonna reject or are we gonna keep pushing up? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, 5, let me see, 15. And come up. Yeah, I reckon this would be decent for a 15 close. Right, if you didn't take this initial flip up, I mean, if you took this initial flip up, you want to be minimum break even right now, right? This was 15 pips, so you could even take out your profits right there. Boom, we pushing. Cool, we are pushing there. Yeah, most likely Don probably took this. Don probably took that. Yeah, the thing that I was hooked on, the thing I was sort of hung up on was the way this 30 close respected. But given the hourly closer, you did have this range to fill. So yeah, you could have taken that, yeah. And you are driving up here. In terms of the 5, okay. Let's see where you close above on the 5. You can enter this on the 5, but you would need a bottom wick. You would need a bottom wick. A closer above here would be preferred as well. You have this closure though. Okay. You just closed there. Let's see how you open. Oof. That's interesting. Okay, so now you're coming down here. So you want to tap into these levels here. Because yeah, there's no point in taking a B plus setup because you already missed this initial push up, right? You already missed that, or I already missed that initial push up. So I want to just wait here. So 30 minutes. So yeah, now I don't have a good beat on this 5-minute entry. Yeah, you could flip here and continue driving up. Very possible here, but yeah, you already tapped this level. You would expect a steeper bottom wick here, right? You would expect the steeper bottom wick there. Cool. Yeah, so something like that. Okay, I like that bottom wick. Now I'm a fan of that bottom wick. I'm gonna have a buy stop on the break of these highs. So let me see here. So the 4-hour, and if the 4-hour comes back and flips, you're pretty much donezo. Yeah, so 30, 15. How many minutes left for this 5? Cool. So I'm gonna have a, put that down here. I'm gonna have a buy stop here. So Goldie. Break the highs. Let me see. It goes 23.13. Okay, so if I can't put in the buy stops in time, I'm just gonna manually execute, but it looks like I will be able to. Okay, cool. So I have buy stops on the flip of this candle, on the flip of this 5-minute candle. If we're not activated by 1 minute remaining, if we have like 1 minute remaining, if we're not activated, I'm gonna delete the order and I'll wait for this 5 to close. All right, I'll wait for the 5 to close. So right now our vantage point is looking like about 10 pips. Let's see, 15. Where's these rejection areas here? Yeah, our vantage point here is looking at about 10 pips. It's looking like 10 pips here. So we'll see. So how many more minutes we have here? We got about a minute left. Can we be active within the minute? We're about to flip. 1 minute left. And 9 seconds, 7 seconds. And okay, right there, I'm gonna hold up. Let me see this minute. How did the minute open? So no bottom wick, no top wick. Okay, I'm gonna delete the order for now. And most likely I'll enter this manually as soon as this 5 closes. As soon as we get a 5-minute close here, if this opens no bottom wick, I'll either put my, my buy stops back on the break of these highs, this 15-minute highs, or I'm just gonna market execute, right? One or the other. Let's see. At the very least, we have volume here though, so that's good. So we're about to close in about 10 seconds. So we just need, so there goes your bottom wick. As soon as we break those highs, I'm gonna buy. And not yet, not in yet. Boom. Okay, so right there I just took a buy. Right there I just got in these buys. Your vantage point here is not much, so you want to pay attention. You want to pay attention. You want to be active here. So your vantage point here is about 10 pips. So about here, right? So as soon as you tap into this level, you want to go break even, because then you could just see that rejection, right? You could just see that rejection. Look at how much, yeah, you've wicked into these areas in the past, right? These are areas that you have wicked into in the past. So yeah, let's see. We in this trade now, though. We are in this trade now. Ooh, bit of rejection there. We are seeing a bit of rejection there. Let's see. So now we create a steeper bottom wick. Yeah, I'd say if we take out our highs again, you should see a push up towards break even areas. So get ready. 2320.12. Okay, cool. So right there, I'm gonna go. So we just took out the highs. Okay, so I'm gonna go break even right there. Gonna go break even right there. Yeah, now we wait. Let me see. Where is my... Yeah, so I'm break even right there. I haven't closed anything yet. I haven't closed much yet. I haven't closed anything actually. Not much, but so what I'm looking at in terms of TPs, if my trading view can load here. Yeah, you could just reject here and come and hit break even. I'm gonna just move my break even a little bit more into profit. Just for the commissions and that, you know. Just for commissions and that. There you go. Yes, I just moved my break in a little bit in the profit, not much, just for commissions, you know. So two things can happen here, right? Two things can happen here. Either we get stopped out break even right now, or if this 15 continues to push up for the 15 close, the next 15 probably is gonna open with no bottom wick, and we're just gonna see a push straight up towards yeah, I'd say towards 23.4 minimum. All right, I'd say towards there, and there is where I'll be looking to take my TP1. In terms of full TPs, I would say this 4-hour range is looking pretty good to get taken out, right? Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, it's 4-hour range, so I am looking to take out this 4-hour range right here. So currently in there risk free, but you are seeing rejection though. You are seeing quite a bit of rejection here. Yeah, you might just get stopped out here. But if we can survive this 15-minute close, we should be good to go up here to a minimum 23.23, right? Minimum 23.23. That's where I'll be looking for TP1. Which is about 25-ish pips. So not terrible. Not terrible at all. Okay, so we're about to close here on this 5, on this 15 as well. If we close respecting like this, oh wait, we might have just got, no, we're still in there. We're still in there. Okay, we're about to close on the 15. Let's see. Yeah, if you're closing respecting this resistance here, yeah, the way you open is gonna be key. Really, you're looking to open with a top without a bottom wick, right? Okay, can you survive the bottom wick? Okay, now that you flipped, right? Yeah, as soon as we take out those highs, I'm gonna close majority of the position. Now that we flipped, as soon as we take out those highs, I'll close majority of the position. mean, this is more than 10 pips, right? So if you know, if it's within your risk management to take out profits right now, then go ahead, right? But as of now, okay, so right there, I believe we're out. No, we're still in. Okay, we are still in. We survived the bottom wick. I mean, so now at this point, right, we flipped twice, right? We flipped twice. If we're gonna drive here, we're gonna drive. We're not really gonna come back down. I don't really have anywhere else to push up. I would have put my stop loss a little bit higher at this point, a little bit more into profit, but you know, that bottom wick is basically already at my stop loss. So yeah, a lot of rejection here. Yeah. So I mean, the fact that you're moving up and down like this, right? If you're gonna drive up here, as soon as you see those highs get taken out, you should see a big push up. All right, you should see a big push up to 23.23. 23.23. Okay, so you're about to take out those highs. Not quite. Boom. Okay, so right there, I'm gonna close majority of the position. Cool. Beautiful. Okay, so now in terms of runners, let me see real quick. In terms of runners, I mean, it doesn't matter. I've already closed most of my position here, but like I said, right, what did I say we're looking for on the what is it, on the weekly and on the monthly? Let me see real quick. Let's go here. Boom. Hold up, my fault. You know what I noticed? I never have people watching when I'm taking these trades. Like when I'm taking the losses, there'll be like 2 people on stream. It's crazy, but it is what it is. It is what it is, right? Yeah, but yeah. So in terms of full TPs or in terms of the runners, like I said, right? Oh no, this is gold. This isn't GJ. Never mind. Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, that was on gold, not on GJ. What I was looking for before was on GJ, not on gold. Sorry. Yeah, but yeah, I'd say full TPs around 23.25.22 or 23.25 solid. I'd probably just go 23.25 solid. Yeah. So 23.25. Cool. So that's it for the day, y'all. That's it for the day. So let's move this a little bit more into profit, and yeah, that's gonna be it for the day. Cool. So now that you've tapped into this level, if you haven't already gone break even, I'd say do that right now. I mean, you should have already taken profits here because you've already tapped 23.23. Yeah, you've already tapped 23.23. At this point, this could just reject on the hourly, and this whole candle could come down, right? This whole thing could just be a top wick, right, for this candle to flip. But I doubt it though. I doubt it, because that would be the 4-hour flip as well. I don't think this 4-hour is gonna flip, right? Worst case, I think we're gonna close inside this range, but still bullish, all right? Especially with no news, right? I mean, 9:30 is just about to open, right? 9:30 is just about to open, so that's gonna bring in some volume here as well. If you end up closing above this level on the 30, I mean, you could continue this push up, or you could look to take those levels, but remember, this is the level I was trying to avoid, right? This level right here, that's what I was trying to avoid, because its price is a little too choppy in there, right? So yeah, but yeah, so our runners just got hit break even. So that's the end of that trade. That's the end of that trade. Cool. So we can finally put a dub on the stream for the month. Thank goodness. Yeah, if we had the initial entry down here, yeah, that would have been fuego, right? But you know, it is what it is. We took what we could. All right, so wins are our monthly. Now we got 1 win for the month. Cool. The yearly or the stream record, we got 24 wins and current profit. So let's see what we're doing on our challenge now. We're 100 back, so we're digging ourselves out of a hole here, you know. One step at a time, one shovel full at a time. One shovel full at a time. Cool. Got 1.67. Okay. All right. So that's gonna be it. Okay, sorry. Let me put this trades taken minus 120. This is not minus. So how many pips was that? Let me see. Give me 1 second, yo. Okay. Trades taken. How many pips was this? Let me see. This was about let me see, 2320. Alright, so about 28 pips. Not too shabby. Not too shabby, Alonso. Cool. 28 pips for the dub. Cool. So that was just a sorry, 1 sec. Just want to see what, yeah, this might just reject all the way, right? Yeah, so that was just a continuation really of this initial entry that we had. Hey, Wagwan, bro. You came just as we finished taking a position, man. What happened? Did you sell or what? Yeah, but nah. So the entry was just a continuation of this initial entry. So we missed this initial push up, but with the way we closed, right? With the way we closed on the 15, right? Most likely, with the way we closed on the 15 and the way we were closing on the 5 as well, most likely we were gonna see this range get taken up before we either reject it or continue to push up, right? So, and coupled with the 4 hour as well, right? So the 4 hour is a major what would I say, major key alert. All right, this was a major confluence, I'd say. Yeah, major confluence, because if this closed bearish below this level here, I doubt I would have taken this entry, right? I doubt I would have taken that entry. But yeah, so GG's for the day. That's gonna be it for me. Let me see. I needed that 4 hour closer. Oh, you wanted to take the sell or what? What do you mean? Like you wanted to take the you wanted to sell gold? Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, it could still play out. It could still play out. But I'd say, I mean, minimum you want this hourly to flip, right? That's minimum. So you want this hourly to flip and close below 23.16, I'd say. Right there, you could start considering your sales again, but before that, I'm not too sure. Before that, I'm not too sure. Yeah, so might as well stick around till 9:30. I mean, I won't be taking anything, but I'll at least analyze, you know, what's going on. Yeah, gold is in a indecision phase right now, because we just tapped into that level now, that 23 level. So at this point, it could really do whatever, right? I mean, I'll look at gold again at the 4-hour close before I consider any more positions. I would want the 4-hour to close. So until then, I'm pretty much done on gold for the day. GJ isn't really moving, right? But maybe 9:30 is gonna bring in some volume here. You never know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not really seeing much on GJ, to be honest. All right, let's look at GJ again from top to bottom, right? So this daily candle closed bullish. We're currently creating a top wick, taking out those highs. I mean, the only sells you can have here is if you flip, right? That flip would be confirmation for sells. So sells on GJ really would be below here. So yeah, this level here, I wouldn't consider any type of sells until we really close below that level. But you know, again, depends on how you form, right? Depends on how you actually form, right? Because depending on where you create your top wick, you could have earlier sells, right? But so yeah, I'm seeing sells below here, 193.2. So the sells are pretty straightforward. In terms of the buys, I mean, you do have room to push up here on the 4-hour towards 194.2. Yeah, daily. Yeah, we did say we have a level at 194.4, right? Which is this. So it's a level on the daily as well. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'd say this is just closures above and below, right? If you get a closure above 194.1, take the buys up. Could get a closure below 193.2, take the sells going down, right? Preferably you want those to be hourly closures minimum. Yeah. Yeah, so like on GJ here, I don't really see anything on GJ, right? I don't see anything happening on GJ. But 9:30 did just pull up, so you could see some volume here, so we'll see on that. As for gold, yeah, the way gold just closed, yeah, I'd say hold off on those sells, bro. I don't know if you're still in here, but I'd say hold off on those sells. Yeah, he closed above resistance. Yeah, you could just come up and fill this wick. You really could. You really could. But what I'd say right here, if you want to take these buys up to fill this wick, Let me see, because you already tapped that level, right? So now you really want to tap into support first. You either want to tap into support or confirm the push up. So here's what I'd say. Yeah, at this point, what you want to happen, you want to tap this level here, right? Tap this level here and close above bullish. If you do that, you can take these buys going up, most likely. But you also, there is also the risk that this is just gonna flip and push straight up, right? And push straight up. And if we end up pushing up now, you're gonna go beyond this level that we tapped initially, right? So most likely you'll come a little bit higher up, right? So about 23, 25, right? Our runners, where we have our runners to, that's probably where you're gonna go to. Yeah, it's an interesting close for sure. Hourly, yeah, looks like the 4 hours about to flip as well. Yeah, you want to see that bottom wick. Once you have that bottom wick there, I'd say on the 15, if you close bullish, right? If you can close bullish on the 15 above 2318, 2318.5, then yeah, you should be good to drive up. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me though. That's gonna be it for me. Appreciate y'all for showing out, showing out. Man like Ruckus. I'll see y'all. Appreciate you for showing up. I don't know if you're still in. Yeah, I don't think you're still in here, but yeah, man. Appreciate you guys. We had some good buys for the day. Hopefully we can continue with the wins going into the month. All right, appreciate y'all. Appreciate your time, and peace.